Well, I've come down to Weymouth this morning. I'm meeting up with Ian, and you may know Ian as one of the people that actually is a part of our worship team on a Sunday morning. And I've come down specifically to talk to Ian about his music. Hi, Ian, it's good to see you.
Hello, Paul. It's great to see you.
So, Ian, you've sent me this week some music that you've done. You compose your own music. And I want to talk a little bit about that, about a new album that you've got coming out. But before we do that, I want to just actually take a step back. And I'm always in great admiration of people that can do what you can do, simply because I can't. So I love when you play the guitar and stuff like that. Um, but maybe to start with, just as a bit of a background to yourself, what does music mean to you? And what does music mean to you in terms of worship and your faith?
Well, I love all kinds of music, all genres. It goes back to my childhood when my dad would have listened to everything from classical through to jazz, etc. Therefore, I've been open to all types and enjoyed all types. I think music for me helps me express my emotions, express myself. Um, when I'm feeling a little bit, I need to feel a bit down or something like that. I tend to pick my guitar up and just play all kinds of things, whether they be worship songs through to a pop song or a rock song or something like that, kind of thing, and that kind of just helps me think a lot. So and it just gets me into that mood of relaxation and just focusing my mind on things. So yeah.
So I was saying there that you're part of our worship team, and in what you've just said, you say, actually whether it be worship songs or whether it be secular type music,
Yeah.
any music, you
Yep.
love all music. I'm often asked by non-Christian friends, worship, well, what's that all about? What's worship compared to other music? How would you answer that sort of question? What is it about music and the term you use there, worship? How would you describe that?
I think there's been recently on social media and etc. There's been people saying if you listen to an Ed Sheeran song, that if you listen closely to it, it could be termed as a worship song. You could actually use that in worship because the sentiment of what the lyrics are saying actually have a good meaning. And I think that's the whole point. I think worship. I've always said worship isn't just for the hour on a Sunday morning. Um, so worship is a 24/7 thing, whether it's through listening, singing, or playing music, through to just walking and talking or seeing nature. It was nature that first got me into thinking there's got to be more. That was certainly God talking to me and helped my road to becoming a Christian. So I think listening to any type of music that gets you thinking and just into that frame of mind of thinking about God, and then I find that I can start talking to him in a language that he understands. That's me. He created me at the end of the day, so I can't be anything but me.
So we talked about at the beginning that you've done an album. You produce and write your own music. Can you just tell us about the album?
Paul, the album is called Snoozology. It was written for Fiona's business. She is a professionally accredited sleep consultant. The four pieces were written with that in mind to help people unwind and relax at the end of a long day. Um, so hopefully when people do listen to the four pieces, they'll it will just help them do that.
So I've been lucky enough to be able to have listened to the album. You've sent me a copy, and I can just testify to that being the case. Actually, it was something about it that did enable me to just to calm down, just to relax, just to process some thoughts, but then to kind of take me to a different place. And actually, we're going to just have a very short extract from the fourth song from the album. So, Ian, the simple question now is just how do we get hold of this album?
You can listen to it, and if you like them and you'd like them for yourself, you can download the songs on a music website called Bandcamp, and the link will be in this video for you.
Well, as I said at the beginning, I'm not musical. I admire greatly people that are, and actually, and I loved listening to this album. I was really appreciative that you sent it to me. It's been great actually. We've been able to meet up today and share it with others, because I think there'll be many others that will also benefit from and enjoy what you've done. So a big thank you from me, and I really hope and pray that it's a real success for you.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. It was really good of you to come over today, and I appreciate it. It's something that I've enjoyed doing. I've finally found an avenue that my music can get out there, and hopefully for others to enjoy, which is the main thing. So thank you again, Paula, and you're welcome anytime.